I want to show you this setting that is probably one of the most important settings that you have to make sure that you have turned on if you have a Sony OLED TV. This was making me crazy. I'm just going to be totally honest. This was making me crazy because I come over to my Xbox One. I'm going to show you here because I actually took the setting and turned it off, so it's back to how the manufacturer had the TV set from the start. So you come over here, right? Now this shows you what your TV supports, and you know the Xbox One, if for like no other reason, it's fantastic for this. Okay, so really all it's saying that the TV supports 4K at 60 Hertz, okay, and it supports 4K 10-bit at 24 Hertz. So it's saying all of the advanced features, the HDR, the Dolby Vision, you know, it's not there. Let me show you. So come over here. The first place to go is to settings. So you got to go to your settings. Okay, now this is the funny part, was that Sony, actually I think I'm going to zoom this in a little. Okay, hopefully that's better. Sony, in my opinion, kind of hid this because it's over in watching TV. I would have thought display and sound. To me, display and sound, I mean, that makes sense because I feel like you would come in here and this would be where all your settings would be. So here's your picture settings, you know, they're all over here. This setting, the screen, the sound, the audio output, expert settings, expert panel settings. To me, it just makes sense to have it there, but it's not. It's not. Okay, so where is it? It's in watching TV. I can't, you know, it's one of those things that's funny now, but it's not funny when it's happening, because, you know, with this sort of thing, it can make you, you know, go crazy rewiring stuff. So you have to go, let me just back up. So you have to go back to where we were watching TV, then go down to external inputs, okay? Once you're in external inputs, go down to the HDMI signal format. Now this is where it is. Now Sony has them all set to standard format, but you have to come over here and then go to enhanced. So now once you go to enhanced, now everything comes back. So HDMI 1 and HDMI 2, I already have it set to enhanced because of course I went through the settings. I feel like in the year 2021, the TV should come with it set to enhanced, and if you need standard, then you have to go hunting for it. Okay, most people buy this TV because they want the best features. You know, they don't want standard anymore. Okay, so let me go back. So let's go back in the Xbox. So we're back over here. Go back to 4K TV details. Now you can see it supports everything. So everything that the TV should support is supported. Okay, so now that we have this set, there's something else to look at. So I'm going to go back to settings. So I go to, let's see, settings, and then I go to display and sound, and now picture. Now, there's another way to do this too on this TV. Is just go here, just go to picture settings. You could also like change these. You go to picture settings, and it brings you right here to the same place I was. Now you got to go down to the video signal, which is right there. And when you go to video signal, you got HDR mode. So let's see if I click it and make it a little bigger. Did it make it bigger? No, not really. So you have auto, HDR10, HLG, you have off. So really it basically says just leave it on auto. So basically just leave the HDR mode set to auto. I've watched tons of movies and everything shows correctly. Okay, so the HDMI video range. Okay, so actually let's go back up here. HDMI video range. You got full, limited. So basically, again, just leave it set to auto. Color space. Okay, you got auto, and you got this. I'm not gonna read that. Got Dolby RGB, and then you have BT 2020. So you have all of these. Again, set it to auto. These settings that I just showed you, these settings are pretty much the main settings that you have to make sure are set like this, otherwise you're going to be losing out on the very expensive features that you paid for on your TV. So with that said, you know, there's a whole bunch of other settings on this TV, but those are the main ones. Otherwise you're going to be missing out on all the options that the Xbox was nice enough to show us.